Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Second here tonight.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, number 11. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Nunez is on his way home. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Mookie Betts hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hicks racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And there's ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Starlin Castro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Hit out towards second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Xander.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 73. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 73 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Dustin Pedroia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Just got a piece to the right side. But that one rolls foul. The 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Kane is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Miguel Cabrera.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Hit hard to short. Bogaerts has it. 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Nunez.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Headley onto the grass. 2 down. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. settling in now, Greg Bird. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, Greg Bird.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chase Headley. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In there, no balls and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bogarts has it on to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mitch.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Number 2,
now at the plate, Xander Bogarts. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Heading out towards shallow right, and Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Striding into the box, number 73 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fielder, Brett Gardner.
And a knuckleball too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Nunez is there. A quick out number 1. In now, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starlin Castro.
Hit to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a close play at the bag, but a good. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in, Blake Swihart. He singled his last time up. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in once again, number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman, Miguel
and a ball 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gary Sanchez becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's a high pop-up. Castro is there for it. He's got it one away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again. Number 73. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Chase Headley. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Swihart corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Headley is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder,
striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Nunez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
11, Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia.
Leading off for
We
Boston.
thought we might be seeing the
Second
end of the road
baseman.
for the starter, but clearly
Dustin
he's still in there
Pedroia.
for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says
batter,
they just
catcher.
missed getting him at the bag.
Swihart.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. And he's safe. Trying to pick things up where he left. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting.
Ready for
Third
another
baseman.
chance? Eduardo Nunez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Kane arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move
Now
up.
batting. Number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the
He's
Yankees.
0 for 2 thus far in this
Second
one.
baseman. Starlin
And a first pitch
Castro.
knuckleballs inside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Pedroia has it, and he's retired 1 away. At the plate,
Center fielder,
Lorenzo
number
Cain.
6.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cain.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Miguel Cabrera.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
This is in the air out to right field. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting,
Didi Gregorius.
shortstop,
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gregorius.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Kane runs. Pitch is cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. In now, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Moreland.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Played on the backhand. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Grounded to third. Gloved by Headley. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready once again, Chase Headley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 73. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
73.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number
There's
15.
the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit hard up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Blake Swihart.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Gardner is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder, Aaron.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogaerts into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple. Here's Starlin Castro, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Tyler Thornburg comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out and a runner on third. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.
And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Seoul and South Korea. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Twins, right fielder Charlie Blackmon.
And that is one of the more puzzling beginnings to a ball game I've ever seen. An intentional walk to the leadoff hitter.
Second baseman.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases.
Batting fourth, catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. Into the box now, Joey Votto. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And somebody's got to have their signals crossed here as the free pass will bring in a run. Digging in now, Corey Seager. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And now an intentional walk that will bring in a run. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. What is going on? They intentionally walk home a run here. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 5 runs and no hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. For the home team, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to